To kick things off, please welcome the host of Dirty Jobs, the voice of Deadliest Catch, and the familiar face of Ford television advertising, Mike Rowe.
Good morning, New York. Hello, how are you? Hi, nice to see you. Nice to see you all. I want to first thank my friends at Ford for bringing in a few 100,000 pounds of dirt just to make me feel at home. That was very nice. Ford and I have had a lot of fun over the last 4 years or so. It's, I don't know, maybe 200 or so commercials I've had the chance to make with them and for them. But today, I must say that I am here like you primarily as a guest and a fan of this company. I wasn't surprised when Ford called 4 or 5 months ago and asked if I would like to be involved in the launch of the Explorer. In fact, I was flattered. And I told them after I got the call that, as luck would have it, I was shooting an episode of Dirty Jobs up in the UP, and I could swing down through Detroit and actually get a look at this thing. And they said, yeah, that's not going to happen. And I said, well, really, why? I'm right here. And they said, yeah, no, it's kind of a secret. And I said, no, I get it's a secret, but, it'd be fun to take a look at it. And they said, no looking. And so as the weeks went by, I continued to call, and still no looking. And I said, I was there for the Taurus, and I was there for the new Super Duty. I saw the Fiesta. No, Mike, you're not going to see the Explorer. And so the Facebook thing happens, and I'm in touch with my friends at Ford, and they're teasing me, and they're teasing you, and they're revealing a little bit at a time. And finally, they whipped me into a frenzy, and now I'm here on a big pile of dirt to officially introduce this vehicle to you, and I couldn't be happier to do it. I did arrive last night. I stood right here with the CEO of the company, Alan Mulally, and together we walked up this hill, and he said, Mike, really, would you like to have a sneak peek? And I said, yeah, Alan, I really kind of would. And he opened up the door, and there it was, camouflaged. So anyway, to make a long story short, we're here this morning all for the same reason. And before I officially show the car to you, I just want to say a sentence or two about the man who's going to be riding down in it. I'm a big fan of this company, and I know many of you are too. And over the last 4 years, one of the things I've been waiting to do is chat with Alan Mulally. The man's kind of a legend, and last night we had a chance to have dinner together. And I just want to tell you, honestly, I sat there expecting to hear about this vehicle or maybe this other vehicle. But what Alan Mulally wants to talk about is manufacturing. He wants to talk about infrastructure. He wants to talk about cars that not only people want, but the fact that this Explorer is going to be exported to 90 different countries. He has a passion and an enthusiasm, not just for his company, but for his customers. I'm in awe of the guy. I believe you will be as well. I also think, frankly, you're going to be blown away by the vehicle that none of us have actually seen. So let's do it right now. Here it comes, the 2011 Ford Explorer at long last.